U.S. Marines with the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit executed a simulated airfield seizure from ships of the WASP Amphibious Ready Group to Ishima Training Facility in order to set conditions to establish a forward arming and refueling point. Prior to seizing the airfield at Ishima Training Facility, reconnaissance Marines with the 31st Mayu's Amphibious Reconnaissance Platoon conducted a high-altitude low-opening parachute jump onto the island to conduct reconnaissance and surveillance of the area. After the reconnaissance team finished surveilling the airfield, Marines with Echo Company, Battalion the Landing Team, 2nd Battalion, 1st Marines, vertically inserted via MV-22B Osprey tiltrotor aircraft from the USS Wasp more than 250 miles away, rapidly seizing the objective in just over 1 hour. After perimeter security was set at the airfield, a CH-53E Super Stallion Air delivered 3 crates with the helicopter expeditionary refueling system equipment necessary to establish a FARP. Next, Marines from I Marine Aircraft Wing, Marine Medium Tiltrotor Squadron 265, and Echo Company moved the gear from the drop zone and began FARP setup. From delivery to completion, the FARP, which consisted of 5,500 pounds of fuel delivered by a CH-53E, was set up in 4.5 hours. With the airfield seized and the FARP established, the Mayu demonstrated a long-range Casavats via KC-130. The airfield seizure involved the 31st Mayu subordinate units VMM 265 and Echo Company from the Battalion Landing Team, and U.S. Air Force 353rd Special Operations Group medical technicians. While coordinating with the FARP officer in charge 1st Lieutenant Girong Kai and the Marine Air Traffic Control Mobile Team on the runway, the KC-130 landed with an Echo Company's security cordon. 10 simulated casualties were treated by 3 medical technicians from 353rd SOG and given blood transfusions before being loaded into the KC-130 for in-flight medical treatment en route to Marine Corps Air Station Futenma. The speed with which the Marines were able to establish the FARP demonstrates a capability that is critical to conducting expeditionary operations in a contested environment. Their proficiency in swiftly setting up a refueling point with 5,500 pounds of fuel demonstrates the 31st Mayu's ability to rapidly refuel and redeploy our air assets as the mission requires, said Kai. Overall, from the initial insertion of reconnaissance Marines to the ground treatment of simulated casualties, the operation was successfully executed in 11 hours, quickly followed by the Casavats and with Echo Company prepared for follow-on expeditionary operations. As the primary forward Marine presence in the Indo-Pacific region, 3 Marine Expeditionary Force prides itself on being able to rapidly conduct sequential expeditionary operations, according to Major Anthony Cesaro, Air Officer with the 31st Mayu. This event demonstrates the speed and flexibility of the 31st Mayu to quickly seize a limited objective from a significant distance with nothing but airborne assets. In addition, the forces ashore were able to set conditions to support not only rotary wing and tiltrotor FARP operations, but also support larger fixed-wing aircraft, such as KC-130s, said Cesaro. Furthermore, the simulated long-range joint casualty evacuation exhibited one option: the commander would have to help get wounded personnel from an austere forward location back to a higher level of medical care. This type of raid gives the commanders in the Indo-Pacific region the ability to project power and conduct expeditionary operations in a potentially contested littoral environment. The 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit, the Marine Corps' only continuously forward-deployed Mayu, provides a flexible and lethal force ready to perform a wide range of military operations as the premier crisis response force in the Indo-Pacific region.